There's nothing more stressful than waiting for help to arrive during an emergency. Today we depend on ambulances and the police when we're in need, but imagine we could get immediate help from the passerbys around us. It turns out that's actually possible thanks to a new Israeli app called Musketeer. Joining us in the studio today is retired IDF Colonel Shaul Avidov, who founded this life-saving app. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
So, to begin, can you tell us about this app? It sounds amazing.
Well, Musketeer actually is a worldwide community of people that are ready to help people that are in distress or need help nearby, and of course to get help if something, God forbid, is going to happen to them. That's the basic thing we're doing.
So what's amazing about this is it provides immediate help for you if you need it, and also you can save you can become a hero, right? That's really cool. So where did you get this idea from? How did you come up?
The idea came about 3 years ago when I heard about this terrible rape of 2 young women just outside the full nightclub. Knowing just if someone inside the club would know what's going on about 30 meters from there, someone would do something instantly. Knowing that, I started to look and seek for apps in time of distress to see what's out in the market today. And I was surprised to find a lot of apps exactly for this kind of event. But then I learned that all these systems, apps that are out today are doing exactly the same. They call your parents, some of them on your contact list, or maybe a dispatch. But none of them are really beside you when you need help.
Right, so if somebody's 30 miles away from you, how's that going to help you?
Yeah, and then I said to myself, okay, but I didn't know back then how, but I know that if someone nearby, because there are always people nearby, and that's our first assumption. In time of distress, the first help will come for a person nearby. He just needs to know that something is going on in his area. So that's what we started to do about 3 years ago. And today, Musketeer is really a worldwide community. People all over the world are downloading the app, joining the Musketeer community. And by doing that and installing the app on their smartphone, they can do 2 things. They can, of course, get help if something going to happen to them, and on the other side they can become a hero. They're going to get a notification if someone in their area is going to be in trouble. They will get the opportunity to give a hand to help him, and of course the greater thing of all, maybe to save life.
Now, how are police and medical personnel responding to this? Is it something that's getting in their way necessarily, the fact that a passerby could get involved and help out, or is this actually having a greater impact overall on our economy?
That's the thing. That's the thing that the world is going. Everyone is talking today about 2 things. One is crowdsourcing, and the other thing is shared economy. Everything we do today is with crowdsourcing, with people nearby. Or you can get a taxi cab, let's say with Uber, instantly, and you can ask people where to go, how to navigate, or where to eat. But the only place we didn't get in with crowdsourcing about people helping people, and we are going there. And the police are starting in Israel, of course, and now we're going worldwide. But the police are starting to understand that there are always going to be civilians first in the scene. Now let's connect to them. Let's get data from them. And we are always waiting about 15 minutes for the first ambulance to arrive, the first policeman, maybe the firefighters. But that's the main 15 important minutes that always going to be a first responder can do 1 or 2 things without really knowing, having the official knowledge about what to do, but he can really save lives. So that's what we're trying to do. It's exactly like shouting help in the street. People hear it and can respond and can say, hey, I'm not going to help because I have my own reasons. But up to now in Israel, every emergency call, people respond immediately, and lots of life was saved really instantly.
Can you tell us about some success stories?
Yes, we had lots of them, but just to give you, it started when one story is this woman that her 4-year-old child was lost in this huge shopping center. And she just pressed Musketeer, and people from all around, because Israel is full, started to look for him. And he just went to the car in the parking lot. But someone saw him. That's something that can happen worldwide. It can happen instantly everywhere. We had someone that got a heart attack 3 weeks ago. Got a heart attack. He couldn't speak even. He just pressed the button. 27 people and about 1 kilometer got the call. 7 of them respond immediately and went into his house, and they found him unconscious and saved his life. We had this 15-year-old boy who fell from his horse. He was badly injured. He called his father, and father asked, "Where are you?" And he said, "I don't know." So father told him, "Press the Musketeer button, I installed for you." And he presses the button, and these two guys worked in a field about 300 meters from him, arrived. They would never know that 300 meters from them there's this 15-year-old boy which is injured. So really, it's going to provide you help instantly wherever you are. You can be in the city, maybe in Los Angeles, and you can go wherever you are in the United States, and people are going to respond. You're going to board, come to Israel, it's going to be Israeli. So wherever you are, this community, which is going bigger and bigger every day, will have first responders which really wants to help in making the world a better and safer place.
This is amazing. Now, where can we access this app? It's available in Israel, I understand, also
all
in the
over the
United
world.
States?
All over the world. It's open, of course, for Android and for iOS and iPhone, okay? So really, you can download it.
I want to download this right afterwards. I mean,
So
really,
first of all, go ahead and really, you can download it everywhere. Everyone that wants to start this community, wherever he lives, in his neighborhood or whatever, in the school maybe, school, kindergartens, or wherever he can just start downloading the app, tell his friends, build where he lives or where he works, this community of people from word to mouth, because it's free. Everyone wants his family to have it. And of course, for his reason, maybe to get help or maybe to provide help.
Do you have any types of directions for specific cases? Because, let's say somebody gets hit by a car and falls to the ground. I understand that you're not supposed to necessarily help them up until somebody with serious medical experience can, check if there's something wrong with their spine.
Well, we learned that people are very, very wise. So people know what their capabilities are. Someone that doesn't know anything about what to do, he will be the one that calls the ambulance services.
Got it.
But someone needs to do that. And maybe if you are in a car accident and you're badly injured, you can't do it. But people around can do it. Maybe when you press the button, we had this event about a month ago in Herzliya. A 12-year-old girl collapsed because of she got epileptic attack. And someone it was at 7:30 in the morning, someone who drove the car saw her on the street, and he pressed Musketeer. 4 people responded. One of them was a medical guy, a paramedic, which just was in a cafe, in a cafe around, in a coffee shop, and he was there immediately. So really, even if you don't have or you don't know exactly what to do, maybe you're going to be the one that press and ask for help, and it's going to arrive instantly.
Well, it looks like you guys are making the world a much safer place. Congratulations. I'm going to download this afterward, and I think our viewers probably should as well. It seems like the right choice to make for your own safety and well-being. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you very much.